Wolfstan must live as well as improve his skills and powers if he is to help Zahir in Talongar. Wolfstan. Right, find the Dwarven Dragon God. There is another tier of Asha here apparently. But since we do have a city here... Wait, what city is this? Did we put the tier of Asha here at all? Weekly creature growth increased by 50%, 5000 additional gold each day, boost spell power for defending heroes and defense for the creatures. Allows defending heroes to use runes wasting no resources. It's basically the 5000 gold each day that would be useful here. Everything else is sort of eh. And there's another tier of Asha somewhere. So the best thing to do would probably be to just dump the tier of Asha here right now. We can forego the town hall improvements of the first week and just improve creature production. Jumpstart our armies basically. The thing is, we might be able to get our flying city too. So is this the place we want to stick this here into? I suppose now's the time where it'll do the most good. I think Ballista is a problem. We don't want that. It's because of resurrection. Probably. At least we can buy additional heroes. We're entirely dependent on these for a long time here. Right. So here is in a good place. He doesn't really need much. Wolfstan. We have resurrection. That's a big question. Yes. Wrong guy. Yes. What exactly do you need then? Basic skills, just level ups, really. That's it. You have an army. It's an army, not a particularly good one, but still. Right. We even enter there. Boots of open road. We could use this. Wolfstan doesn't really need it that much. not really have any problems here. We need to confuse them, that way we can use the melee guys to attack without fear of retaliation. I think these spurred out acids though. So range mates need to take care of them.
I have got to get out of these caves. Eating nothing but mushrooms is starting to get to me.
Right, he'll get out of the caves and go to the surface. Wolfstan is responsible for everything that's happening here. He has all the war machines, surely. But he just needs to be an expert of them. Also get the medical tent. Can't resurrect anything yet, so I'm pulling up some of the units here. Hopefully the he'll survive. Not to attack yet. Durable and fast, but terrible attackers, the Thanes. And we do need an additional hero to do all this resource gathering. The ways to use a standard main hero for this. Actually, might as well upgrade the soldiers too. Don't know what's so special about these type of soldiers or guardsmen, but since we had them, we might as well just keep them. Or the Master Gremlins. We're gonna do the same deal. We more or less just have to survive with the one guy, and the war machines will handle the rest. We'll gather up basic resources first. That's the primary thing to do. The enemy is a large creature, so they should be able to block it fairly effectively. Slow large creature, so I don't think we need to do anything special here, but just wait and shoot at it. Huge amount of free resources here. Might consider buying another hero. There's one for the purpose of scouting, if nothing else. Right. Bit of a slow start here, but I think I have more or less get a good grasp now what we need to do. Plenty of resources around, especially with the 5,000 gold coming in. We want certain type of basic unit production structures first. We are gonna start lacking when we can't do things because we lack the basics resources. Then we can do money increasing or income increasing structures. Right, more mines, more important mines. We need to come clear these fairly quickly. Let's take a quick look what's here. More mines. Not sure I can clear this without taking casualties. Still, we do have the resurrection. To resurrect. I don't recall checking what the basic adventuring spells this guy has. Nothing, right? So Mage's Guild is also a high priority. He should be in a good enough of condition to get Town Portal 2. More mines. More mines. Doesn't particularly matter apparently where we go. There's plenty of to do and capture in every direction, so we might as well go here. Still, we could fight a little bit here to secure resources quickly and then go up. The father of all fire dragons hidden in these snowy mountains. I must find him, though right now I'm thinking it would be easier to find a certain grain of sand in the desert.
Fresh air, sunshine, amazing. Who would have thought I'd ever be glad to see snow?
Amazing. A lot of bears. To do something about them, but I'm not quite sure what. They're not that super dangerous, but at the same time they're sort of annoying. Oh, we could summon something. It's a fairly cheap way to get rid of them. The Phoenix basically would only have to block them and it'll do the job. And it can do so much more than that. Yeah, it's a very good Phoenix. Doesn't seem to matter which direction we go, but there's a road leading there and nothing leading here, so we'll take this path first. I also want the Tier of Asha from this map, and I'll give it to Zahir. I don't really have a plan on using it. I'm taking it just in case we might be able to take it with us to the next mission again. That's probably not possible, but you never know. Don't really need the money, thanks to the Tier of Asha. And we're gonna have to spend experience anyway at some point, so we might as well get the buffer as large as possible. No chance to do teleportation, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Not sure what the fight is, what the opponent here is. Recognized artifact. Why not deflect missile will we fucking do? Alright, we can't really go all that much further here. Someone's got to do the scouting, so... One-way entrance portal. Wait a minute. I don't recall what resource do we need to summon the additional troops. Those should be a priority. Could be Mercury. Well, it's not like we can summon them now anyway, so it's sort of irrelevant. And we don't really have the resources to do any of the basic upgrades anyway. Wonderful. Yeah, I guess we'll... no, I don't want to fight every fight. Not with the here. Actually, if the sort of depends. We're gonna get a large reward out of it, that naturally is worth fighting. One-way exit. Shit, another one. It's a bit troublesome. We might have to use runes, and I don't really want to use runes. Resources are currently much more valuable to me. Ah. Harpoon throwers to the rescue, I guess. Troublesome opponents. But we could get valuable artifacts, and we could afford those artifacts, sort of. Another one of those fights when I'm not sure which troops should actually come to the fight. take forever to get all these level ups we need. I don't think we can get them. But it's mostly about getting the necessary items. Well, the Tear of Asha is somewhere underground, certainly. There's a lot of mercury producing sites here. Okay, what do you provide? Ooh, these are good boots. Frenzy, vitality. Item set items. Increase morale and luck of enemy creatures by 2. That's actually quite nice. And it should stick with us. Future missions. Nothing else to do here. Be nice to get the town portal, really nice. But do runic shrines actually provide that or not? I don't recall at all. I would assume yes, because otherwise the foreign heroes would be at a huge disadvantage. We want things. It doesn't show anywhere. Do you have a magic guild? Yes. So why the fuck am I doing runic crap? Because the hero already has everything he needs on the runic front. That's a waste of resources. It's a town portal that we really need. That means that we can always get there to defend it, no matter what the situation is. Be free resources. Slightly dangerous. I frenzy his ass. No. Yes. by luck. He had a chance to maybe kill something and the reaction fire would have killed him, so I would not have had a chance to resurrect anything. That was more or less the danger. Not exactly a huge problem, but still. Now we should be able to purchase reinforcements. Excellent. You can't really get any useful new spells. The town portal is the only thing we have to look forward to. More worried about the ghost than I'm of him. I can prevent his firing. Actually I can't because he's immune to it. Yeah, there's always that little problem. Should be a massive amount of gargoyles. 150. Yeah. Barely massive. Good opening shot, slow. Anything else? Defense 0. Still, 250 is a lot of gargoyles. We need to set up meetings or something. Probably should have done that immediately. He's fairly fast after all. Yeah, killing 8 when there's over 200 of them, that's not all that impressive. mages. A mage. It's a good choice actually. From my perspective, it's a good choice. There's no chance in hell that the reaction attack would have killed Dom. And we're dead. Okay, so the portals all lead to the center of my domain. Any chance I can just beat them with these? Yeah, fairly good one in fact. Let's get to it. We could get fire dragons right at the last second. Alternatively, Thanes. I'm actually more interested in the fire dragons. The resource use would also be split among multiple resources, so I had plenty left for the purchase of new units. I'm not super impressed with Thanes to begin with. They're fine. Brawlers are just irrelevant. Waste of resource to invite. We could also, we don't need to go for the mages guild level 4 and 5 now because we're hunting the enemy heroes, so we'll have at least a couple of turns time before our full stand gets to get back here. Elementals as opponents. Fairly minor amounts. As long as we kill them before they get to do too much damage, we should be fine. Can I resurrect something? I can heal something too with resurrection. Moderate fight. A lot of range attack power on this one. Alternatively, we can go to the side here, portal system. At least take a look where it goes. Berserkers. Should be trivial to take down. That's a big throng though. Have good initiative too. Fight highlights the reason why I don't want these creatures, berserkers or any variations. They're just too weak. Way too weak. He gets my goddamn resources. Shit. Yeah, Mercury would have been useful. What are you gonna do? These guys, some casualties are fine. Shit. Try to resurrect as much as we can. Be able to resurrect once more. Good target for us. It already had a casualty, so there's a reason to resurrect it anyway. And it's a good unit anyway, so it had a high priority as a resurrection target. This was the better army, I think. And it wasn't exactly golden great. Still, he lost some troops, he lost 2 heroes. It's a pretty big problem for him. He gained nothing. Well, he gained some mercury. Not exactly nothing, but still. And I haven't visited that obelisk, I'm not sure if he visited either. Still. You need to visit that obelisk. This guy doesn't have anything better to do, although we're so... whatever. I need at least 4,500 experience each week. $20 mercury. Okay, opponent. Really, one of the harpoon throwers alive, we should be able to manage to control the casualty numbers. That's why I'm not sure I want to throw confusion. Better for us if they just stay there and keep throwing those spears. They just can't do all that much harm. Nice little fight. We have the experience needed to get nuked. Yellow probably won't send us another raiding party on this week. He's gonna come again, he's going to want to throw something a bit more serious at us. Don't get Tom Portal apparently, so this investment was all for nothing. Summon creatures. But we could have gotten that a lot earlier, so it's... let's say it's not all for nothing, but it's very wasteful anyway. Wanna join up? Well, we'll visit that first. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the second Sandals the Blessed I've seen. Yeah. The same goddamn map. The leeches are the only real threat here. Were the only real threat, I suppose. I fireball them, that should take care of it. Mostly. Not even close. Ooh, these need to die. They haven't touched it. Prevent them from killing one of our guys. Not that it matters too much. Didn't even do it. Well, it's supposed to matter. We are in a bad spot though, because I might not have the chance to resurrect the goddamn thing. Shit. Please miss. Fuck. Just a single unit, but it's an unnecessary casualty. Careless playing. Mass Righteous Magic and Haze. Well, I'll take that. We don't particularly want to lose the level up though at this point, so we need another 4,500 experience. Right, this is definitely the area we need to reach eventually. Green area there. More clues. I suppose we learned some new spells and so many creatures and everything else. So it's not all wasted. That said, what exactly do we want to upgrade now? Maybe the harpooners. Crippling wound is certainly useful though. Magma dragons, lava dragons. Not a bad upgrade either. Alternatively, it's just take a new basic unit. Or Thanes. We don't really need the crystals for anything else. It's the mercury that's important to us. We can come back here later. We'll have to go on a little bit of a tour to take control of more mines. Load the mercury first. Fairly good force, I'd say. I'll have to go after it first. Within strike distance. Good timing. And I was totally wrong about how quickly he's going to send another force. Respectable hero too. Unit-wise, I'm not seeing anything interesting. Anything useful I could throw on a mask. fairly expensive. We have some decent casualties though. Can't resurrect all that much. Question is, we can't end this quickly either, so we will have to just take another spell from them. Yeah, expect this much. I have to at least consider ending this. Also, I should have changed the positioning of these troops. Gets to do another attack spell on these before we have a chance to do anything. Do I want to allow him to keep doing it or not? Do I just want to end? Can't end this now anyway. Another ice ring. He's caused way too many casualties with the ice ring now. I definitely want to resurrect some. I can resurrect more than he can kill currently, but it's more of a question, do I have the magic to do it? I don't want to see what he's going to do. Same shit. Some ways that's actually fine. He can do it once more. I can heal, or I can resurrect 3 times more. How many more times can he shoot? 4 times more. So he's gonna keep shooting 4 times more. Just give me a chance to resurrect the others, because he's gonna keep bombarding that location. That said, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with his bombarding that location. This tells me something a little bit how he prioritizes targets. 2 targets there still, right? But the war machine is not gonna go down. I just want to protect the first 8 then. He's gonna keep firing as long as he has shots, so I can sort of ignore him too. Definitely need to recharge our mana after this now. These guys don't matter, the bears are somewhat useful. I don't want to resurrect these because they're gonna be killed immediately. So bears, then the priest, then we need to immediately end this as quickly as possible. So, did someone die? Yes. Because he's out of mana, right. Well, we still want to resurrect once, and I'm not that big of a fan of the Thanes in the first place. Great at interrupting things, making things hard for enemy range units. Other than that, I don't give a shit about them. They have their uses, I'll admit that. If you have to fight in a castle, for example, usually the enemy is packed up so tight that the pack that jumps from target to target is extremely useful at that point. But that's a small fraction of the fights you actually have to fight. Might actually end the mission, or it'll at least trigger the whatever comes next. So I'm sort of cautious about going here. We are not ready. Ooh, we need a red border guard. In order to access a portal, which probably takes us exactly where we want to go. That's the mission objective. Nothing of interest.
Plants! Here amid all this snow! It must be the Earthfire Shrine that Wolfstand told me about. Well, say here, it's time to meet the avatar of a dragon god. An angry one, too.
This all looks like a place where we might get the city. Probably not. We really don't need it. Let's be conservative with our magic at this point. take a little bit of while before we're in a position to recharge fully. Really just wish I could get a level up of any kind on this, so I could get something like a basic expert war machines. I suppose I could respec the character and get it that way, but I sort of feel like it wouldn't really solve the issue. At the same time it might. I haven't looked at what the basic runic skill for our characters is, for example. And I might not care for some of them, so I could certainly make a more efficient character if I was just respec. Gold mine. There is a 50% chance not using up resources on rune activation. Allows the same rune to be activated for a second time for triple resource cost. Allows previously placed rune, random if many, to be refreshed on selected creature blocking its effect, wasting only 50% of its current initiative. Refresh rune and greater rune are not that interesting to us. So there would be a couple of level ups we could redirect somewhere else. I'm more or less happy with the rest. So I'm not really sure that's worth respect. At the same time, I give zero shits about them, and I care quite a bit about getting expert war machines, for example. So but it will cost you, it's not free. You might as well keep trying to get the level ups at this point. If that's not good enough, then that's not good enough. You can always do a respec at a later point. But if we can get what we want through other means, we should probably take it. But if we can get the castle, that would probably be the best option at the moment. We would get the most units when the week changes. Since there are now enemies sort of spawning all over the place, I'll just take the resources with the hero that's closest by. Fortress military outpost. Denying them that would be certainly useful. Or join up. You have the room for it. Not sure how much longer I want to keep summoning these. At some point the experience is simply more valuable. Money is not really a problem at this point at all, so probably should focus on upgrading these. Anything useful? This is the worst military outpost I've ever seen. He can keep those. If he wants to waste his money on those, he's the one making the mistake. Not sure if I want to do anything with this particular hero. He sort of lacks a purpose. Anyway, I think I'll end things here anyway. There's plenty of a lot of things happening constantly, but there's no way we can easily wrap things up. It'll take a lot of time to explore the underground areas and the above areas with the heroes we have. A lot of time. There's no getting around that. Let's be somewhat careful with positioning these troops. The enemy isn't stupid. He's smart enough rather to use it against us if we use it on our own units carelessly. Mercury, excellent. Excellent indeed. Also, valuable item, another more mercury, plenty of mercury. This will probably secure next week's reinforcements if we're inclined to take them. And I think at this point we are still inclined to do it. I'm not sure how long that'll last. I mean, the extra troops are always welcome, but we can manage without them, we definitely should. 4,500 experience each week is not a tiny amount.